This is for no copyright claims, cause I don't have the rights to Star Wars music, and I don't know how to get it. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Oh man. Oh man. What's going on, everybody? We are gonna be reviewing The Rise of Skywalker, the last big film to end the decade. Rise of Skywalker, directed by J.J. Abrams, who did The Force Awakens. Now, I'm gonna give you a little of a visual of what this movie and this trilogy as a whole meant or felt to me. Imagine you're sitting down and you're given a paper and someone tells you, draw a tree. Okay? So you start drawing the stem or the trunk, and you're drawing, and then the teacher says, okay, stop. Hand it over to your friend. So the friend gets it. He's like, I don't want to draw a tree. I want to draw a freaking dinosaur. So he starts drawing a dinosaur out of the tree, right? Okay. And then the teacher says, stop again. Give it back to you. And you're like, wow, this is kind of funky, but I still want to draw the tree. And at the end, you get a weird looking dinosaur tree hybrid that makes absolutely no logical sense. That's what this trilogy is. J.J. Abrams starting off with a little base, fine. Rian Johnson comes in and is like, you know what? Let's mix this up. Let me do something. And he mixes everything up, and he cuts off almost all the points off of J.J. Abrams. Then J.J. Abrams gets to do the next Star Wars, and Abrams, he's like, you're funny. I don't like anything that you did. So you know what? I'm just gonna wash everything out from there, and I'm gonna go back into what I was doing. And what ends up happening is a humongous mess of things, a complete mess of just insanity. And oh my God, it's the Rise of Skywalker. It just felt that J.J. Abrams was trying way too hard to satisfy everybody within this 2 hour and whatever runtime it is moment. And it just comes off of a blob of just chaos. It's just chaos. This is supposed to be the finale of a saga, one of the greatest franchises of all time. And I understand Star Wars fans are not that easy to satisfy, but I was not satisfied with this at all. And there's no spoilers in this. I'm not saying any spoilers until another video, but it was so many things happening at the same time. It was so many things going on. I have holes in my head from the movie. I completely forgot what happened in the middle. I have no idea what happened in the middle. Because by the first half is craziness. Things are going. Then the second half, everything is just. There was so many things going on in this movie, and it's so hard to wrap your head around. And there's a part where you're like, am I supposed to care about any of this? I'm trying. I'm trying. After The Last Jedi, I just felt like I had to go watch this movie as a chore because of my dedication to Star Wars, and I just had to watch it. Bad things about this movie, I'm just gonna say with no context. There's a lot of desperate and pathetic attempts of using nostalgia from the original trilogy and stuff like that to trick people into thinking this was a satisfying ending. That's one thing. There's too many plot holes in this, and there's a lot of forced plot points and retcons, and there's a lot of bad setups. For like villains and conclusions in this movie. We do get twists and turns, but the twists and turns are not even necessary, and they kind of undermine everything that this new trilogy was kind of standing for. The character development for anybody is out the window in this movie. You had 3 movies to build up these characters to make us love, and we even, these characters are so one-dimensional, man. They have, oh my god. I never expected in a Star Wars movie to have a scene where you could hear everyone in the theater go, "Oh my god," a groan. I never even imagined that could happen. Never. I think the best part about this movie is that it's the end of the saga, because they need to leave this alone. They need to. If they're gonna, I know they're not, because this movie's gonna make a stupid amount of money anyway. This movie doesn't have the heart of Star Wars. It doesn't have the feel of Star Wars. That feeling, that like this fantasy, that this magical place. It sounds cliche, but this magical place that Star Wars took you, and you could feel, I don't know, just that childish kind of feeling. It didn't have that. It didn't have that. I don't think any of the new Star Warses have had that. Maybe The Force Awakens a little bit. I'll give The Rise of Skywalker, I did enjoy it better than The Last Jedi. I'll give it that. But does that mean anything? I mean, if you eat poop and then you eat, like, I don't know, whatever your worst tasted food is, it's gonna taste better than the poop, right? I don't want to say I'm disappointed in The Rise of Skywalker, because I came in with no expectations. I get it must be hard trying to, you know, attend to everybody, but Star Wars, the movies are dying, man. The movies are dying. It's not a good time. Although The Mandalorian, now that's carrying Star Wars right now. Also the Jedi Fallen Order. But the main saga, you gotta leave it alone. And the worst part about these things is that they're supposedly canon, and they kind of just funk up every, like, the timeline of everything, and it's just a mess. It's just a humongous mess. I'd like to know what you guys think of The Rise of Skywalker. I'm gonna put a spoiler and talk about things that I liked and didn't like, and just how this goes into everything. But did you like it? Is that the conclusion you wanted? I don't know if you could tell, like, the sadness, or not even sadness, just this was 5 years of my life, and the hype for this is Star Wars, and it was cool to be a part of, and this is the conclusion, and you're just left looking back at all of it, and like, this is what it led up to. This movie is what it all led up to. Is it worth it? It feels like I got freaking like dumped or something, but like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say to keep it spoiler free. The Rise of Skywalker is out now, and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Like I said. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that without really spoiling it. So it's been your boy. It's been KC. I'll catch you in the next one. I will catch you in the next one. But until then, let me know what you think. Star Wars fans, anyone fans, whatever. Okay? Okay. Oh! Okay. All right. I'm out of here. Come on. Bye. Adios.